Back at it again, Scott Spencer. It's time the top 100 players of East Texas. Top 100 East Texas in 2024. This is the 8th installment, numbers 30 and 21. Once again, run down how these things are. First thing, Water District guy. This is the products and have to have the highlight areas where you consider. There's a bunch of guys, not a bunch, there's probably a handful of guys, probably 7 or 8. That they made the highlight tape of the Division 1 players and outstanding players. It was multiple times before, but if you don't make a highlight tape, you can't really be on the list of signing players. But here we go from number 30 to number 21. Let's get into who's on the list at number 30. Single running back from Greensboro, Tyson Johnson. Tyson Johnson is a monster. He's flirted with making this list the last couple of years. I think he only maybe he went over 1,000 his sophomore year. I don't remember off the top of my head. Last year, big rush he had 91 compared to his last year. This year, it's no doubt about who he is for Greensboro, the heart and soul of that offense. And Greensboro probably has and really that's Greensboro is a testament to Johnson, his consistency. Productive football player, and he comes up here making the list for the first time. Actually, making the list for the first time and coming in at number 30, Tyson Johnson. And pick up on the made the list, two-time member of the list, senior linebacker for Klayton Ingram. Klayton Ingram, like linebacker out there in Carthage. Man, great football player. Made the list last year. I think around this time. I think in the 40s and 30s last year. So number 29 this year, big increase for him. Would have been a sight to see with those big pads on, and would have added 25 pounds to his frame off the top because everybody could tell I was so much bigger back then. The pads were that much bigger. But anyway, Klayton Ingram, a monster hitter out there in the middle of the field. He and I running it on the inside. Every time we talk about a Carthage defender, people say that defensive line. He's really the biggest beneficiary of that defensive line. He's the guy sitting right behind him in that defense. He sees everything. He's C-gap for sure, and outside of C-gap. He's a guy that can cover a little bit, but really wasn't asked to in his game this year. And just a really good football player this year at number 28. At number 28, senior wide receiver / safety from Jefferson, Chris Love, 33 catches, 714 yards, averaging 21.6 yards per catch, 21 total touchdowns. I think he had 17 in the air, 2 rushing, 1 pick six, 21 total touchdowns for Chris Love. And he also on defense had 4 interceptions. The frame, man, he's 6'3", 175, 180 pounds, and he is a rebounder. He's a man. You can tell just by he catches the ball, the fade ball in his zone. He used to blocking out. He used to being able to catch the ball at the highest point with 2 hands and bringing it down. This time he's just not dribbling. This time just not dribbling down the floor and leading the fast break. Chris Love is a very, very athletic football player. 6'3", 180, skinny frame. He's just athletic enough and good enough to hoop in college if he wanted to. I think he's got a better future on the football field with his natural athleticism and his natural playmaking. I don't see him as a DB. I don't think you take the ball out of his hands. He's got some of the best hands in East Texas and best run after catch that you're going to see probably throughout the entire state. Chris Love, an excellent player, 2-time member of the list, pops up here at number 28. At number 27, another 2-time member of the list, left guard from Texas High, Damian Chisum. Offensive line play in Texas High. I believe they had the best offensive saying that about Lindale for the last 3 or 4 years, but I think this year was definitely Texas high. Those guys up front were absolutely disgusting. And he's one of the first to make this list. And just a great player, and it'll be very interesting to see what he does next year after another great offseason of getting bigger and stronger. But at number 27, junior Damian Chisum. At number 26, the guy on the other side of the ball, the offensive lineman of the year for the district at Texas High, senior Blackwell. And this guy's what Chisum does, but he's nasty. I mean, he is nasty. He finishes people. He explodes off the line of scrimmage. He celebrates to the second level to knock down linebackers. He is a nasty puller. He is a guy that really, and what he's better at than Chisum right now is that he can generate movement off the snap of the ball. He's so strong, and I guess being a little bit older player helped that you're in the weight room more than Chisum. Really shows off on the field. But number 68, Blackwell is just an absolute menace and a monster. That's a very good district that they play in. Marshall, I wanted to say Patry, but probably not in the district. Marshall, Hallsville, White House, those are some good football players. Just for him to be the best offensive lineman in that district, it shows you how well he's played. And I think the world of him when he comes in here on the list at number 26. At number 25, senior running back from Jefferson, it is Kamran Williams. And Kamran Williams, heart and soul of what Jefferson has done for the last 4 years. They have gone as far as Kamran Williams can take. Freshman and sophomore year, he gets hurt, doesn't finish the season. They don't really push it. And Kamran Williams is going to be the guy that's going to be the steady punch for that Jefferson Bulldog offense. Miles Taylor was a great quarterback. They had great receivers in Kyrie and great receivers in Chris Love to throw the ball to. But make no difference, and make no doubt about it, is Kamran Williams is the show. He can juke, he's fast, he's a bigger version of what I saw his freshman year. Except now he's the bigger, stronger, more than the Davis version. All that speed. He could just, as a freshman, he could incredible year for Mike Jones. First year Malakoff was being included in the top 100 of East Texas, so this would have been his probably third or fourth time making the list of being included Malakoff before. Just another great national year. Didn't win the state title this year, but got his Malakoff to the state game. 2,591 passing yards, 1,129 rushing yards, 38 touchdowns and 2 interceptions, which is, I think, identical to the last year, maybe. And he also had 14 rushing touchdowns and a pick on defense against Jefferson, I believe, in their 4th-round playoff game. Mike Jones, what can you say about him, man? He is a talented and poised player on the field. They're not extra explosive down there in Malakoff. They move at a fast pace. They're not really looking for big play after play after play. They're not trying to score 60 a game. They really just want to play good, conservative, ball control type of offense. Allowed to do fantastic to be really the star of the show, stopping the other team, and pounding the ball, running the ball forward with Mike, with their running back Tyson. Just doing their job, letting the offensive line move the game for them. Mike Jones is just the perfect prototypical guy to play in that kind of system. Athletic, can move the chains, accurate, big arm, smart decision making, doesn't turn the ball over, makes the most of the offense, really is the heartbeat of the team, can go over the other side of the ball. Did it a lot as a junior, not so much as a senior. Either that or they just didn't try him. He made his first pick in the playoff against Jefferson. Something that he did right off the year before. So Mike is, like I said, I haven't covered him personally because I have been covering Malakoff for the last 4 years. But since everybody else says that he's Texas, I guess he's Texas. And at number 21, one of my favorites. I love him. Probably even before that for sure, but since I've been looking at him since 2020, man, they got some dudes, and this is one of my favorites of the dudes they have.
Catch a bag.